Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing today spawning in the north, we've got Blazon with Ostheer, Fortified Armor, German Mechanized, Assault Support. Going up with him, Saltman, OKW, Elite Armored, Grand Defensive, and Overwatch. From the south, we've got Lobo with Brits, who has Mobile Assault, Royal Engineer, and Lend-Lease Assault. And finally, Vanguard of Iron Cross with US Forces Airborne. There's a SOC in-house custom game. There are some rankings though. It's going from back in April. So we're going off current ladder ranks, which Vanguard has 7 in random 2s. This is all random 2s. Vanguard, yeah, he's the US player. Lobo 65, Blazon 13. And Saltman 9. So I'm not sure how the rankings have changed since April, but that's what they are currently. Empires do force away one section. So it's going to be Universal Carrier from Lobo.
Field recovery teams are ready to salvage vehicles.
Okay, so triple Pathfinders from Vanguard. Looking pretty meta in his tactics so far. And in response to this, Blazon may be expecting this, not going for a single machine gun, spamming out grenadiers. Looks like Lobo going for a very early tech up here. Doesn't have the munitions for the up gun on Universal Carrier though. Brought in some sappers next. Could have done this the other way around. There's nothing he really needs from his tech this early on. I could have had a squad on the front lines assisting in the fighting here. Not a huge deal, but could matter in some circumstances. But yeah, that Kuba's going to have a lot of trouble fighting against the Universal Carrier. I guess we'll have to see. Will Saltman go for a Raketin to try counter it? He's gone for an early tick up himself. Usually I was a fan of going for a Raketin to counter the Universal Carrier. Kill it so good, but we can see Saltman's gone for a Shrek upgrade instead. See how fast Lobo reacts here. Missed the shot. Would have been close to. I don't think that would have been a kill, but it would have been very, very close. Might have been. Oh, he missed again. Dangerous times there for the Universal Carrier. Now into some Jaeger lights from Saltman. Oof, look at that. Kuwagan stepped up and got beat down there. Absolutely blasted by the UC and all that focus fire. Healing now coming in from Lobo. Meanwhile, looks like the Grenadier is doing pretty well against the Pathfinder spam in these early stages. 4 Grens, tier 2 coming up actually now for Blazon. Be a pretty fast 2-2-2 here. Takes a pretty strong fuel control. Some sandbags up. Eaglites did a little bit of damage. Oh, it looks like he hasn't gone for any tech yet. Okay, he's got the mechanized coming through now. Does mean no G43 for Jaegerites yet. And looks like just a big old blob from Vanguard. Nice heavy cover position there for the Grenadiers, and they've got the LMG, but this is just so much firepower. He's going to struggle. Early retreat there against the big blob. 222's coming up, but it looks like it's coming down this side. Might be going universal carrier hunting, but that has just pulled back for some repairs. The repair unit is off on this side, so he's just going to bring it back in. He's again with a nice cover position, making it very difficult for Vanguard to advance down here. He has gone for captain, and he's pretty close to being able to start the anti-air half-track himself now. Driving right up here, and Vanguard does not have an answer to this 222. Greenies did come off their cover position though, and the 222 comes in for a push. Going to force a bunch of retreats there. Ooh, this could be a squad wipe. Yep, down it goes. Ouch. Devastate is welcome inside the building there. Bringing this back in, that's very risky. It's going for an AEC. I don't think I'd personally be going for the AEC, but see how it gets on. He's not seen the second Jaeger light, so maybe he's expecting a flak half track. Oh, that was enough damage. And the universal carrier also falling. Lobo in a bit of trouble. Polished it off with the Kubel as well, so we couldn't repair it back up. Not that he had engineers to repair it with anyway. But maybe the AEC is going to go hunting for the 222. Get mobile with it. Do have an AT gun rolling up, as you would expect from Blazon. Into your half track from Vanguard. Let's go for an ambulance next.
57mm AT gun now deployable by air. Airdrop runs now available.
Generally, I'm not a big fan of leaving anti-air half track on handbrake mode if I'm not using it. You know, because I feel like if you get shot at by an AT gun, selecting it again, turning handbrake mode off, and then driving away, a little extra delay disabling the handbrake mode can get you in a lot of trouble. Be careful about that handbrake mode. And your vehicle is like a two-shot like the AA half-track is. Pretty much every that has handbrake mode probably is a two-shot. Maybe not this once it gets the 3 health bonus. So a T-gun is on the field now for Blazon, who's going for a sniper next. That's interesting. You know, those Pathfinders can go camouflage, and once they get the bars, they can actually knock out... Oh! Got to snipe it quite quickly if it gets close enough. So it's a bit of a risky one. AC's coming across here. Missing, and the big lights can't really fight back against the AEC, but the AEC in return not going to do that much damage. But goes hunting for the Kubel here, popping the tread shot, disengaged though, briefly activated. Maybe you didn't see it earlier. Look at the KD here. So Saltman doing okay. Blazon though, to a crazy good start. Vanguard has been having a lot of trouble with these Pathfinders. And now with this 222.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Half track. A lot of damage, 0 kills so far. Sniper did get forced away there. Just a blob of grenadiers camping this area out. Maybe time for Vanguard to go for a pack howitzer. Yep, and there he goes, he starts it up. Oh, snare off. Should be able to finish this off with small arms damage now, but maybe he lost range on it. A little bit slow on the chase. Incendiary grenade out. Getting a lot of ground on this side are the allies. 222 rolling up here. AC should knock that out because the snare in there. A little bit. It's too risky. I don't know what he's hoping to achieve with that 222, but maybe he wasn't aware there was the engineers around the corner. So with the AT grenades, there's just no hope of that 222 surviving. And close call, but the sappers do get out of there. Oh, I didn't notice this, but Kuwan got chased all the way back here and went down. That was determination from Vanguard that paid off. Kuba also falling now. Capping out on the edge. Getting backing up the Jaeger lights here. I'm sure the section can see very clearly what's out the back. Pyrotechnics and the vet sight bonus and cover. Recon plane up now from Blazin to go for fortified armor. Quick shoot down on that recon plane though by a half track. And here comes a Panzer IV Command. Look at that timing though. 12 minutes and it's on the field. This is you know the kind of timing I can get on board with. Going for a command tank on.
Reinforcements complete.
Well before the 15-minute mark. You see Vanguard he's bringing in an anti-tank gun now. He's paradropping it in as well, which is interesting. Generally, I'm not a big fan of paradropping in, you know, if you've already got the captain, you can just straight up build it. I think it can save you maybe about 30 manpower, but then it, you know, it costs you 60 munitions, so I think I'd rather have the munitions.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
One tank comes up, gains a low ground, gonna try and knock out these tank traps with it. Oh no, he just wanted to clear off the wire on the other side so he could use the cover himself. Did he crew that with... No, he looks like he got that with rear echelon models. Thought he might have crewed it with Pathfinder models to get the boosted vision. Not that it gives you full Pathfinder vision, but still enough that it's a decent idea.
We are losing a sector.
Sniper that. That was a very close call. It's at the health threshold where, you know, one shot from the scope rifles might have actually been the might have been the ticket there. I think it's 40% health, right? And they can insta crit and model. Okay, we've got a very fast OKW Panzer IV as well from Saltman. He's going to tread shot it here. The AT gun's not in position to follow this up though. It'll waste some munitions. Switching his Vickers over to try and suppress the incoming troops. Does eventually do so, but in range for an incendiary grenade here. AT gun coming around the corner now. Holding up well. Very lucky to bounce a 6-pounder at that range. There goes one squad of Jaeger lights. Oh! The AC pulsed it off. I looked away because I thought there was no hope. But it must have been the AC's main gun. See the kind of crater left behind. It actually pulsed it off. Very lucky AC shot. Don't often happen with the main gun. 0 kills so far from the command tank, by the way. Doesn't even have that much veterancy. 50 cal now deployed by Vanguard as well. AT guns up here. One tank gets away, doesn't have any vision for any follow-up damage. T-gun did reposition. It's quite low though. 2 models could get decrewed quite easily. Didn't mention this, but there is a fuel cache back here for the Axis as well. Assault officer waiting around the corner there. Yes, he fires the first of his tread shots in there. Pyrotechnics dropped. G repositioning to try and dodge the base howitzers. Okay, second AT gun for Vanguard. Open up. It's a third shot on. Only 2 of them pinned though. Gets it very low. Took a main gun crit. A half-track's feeling bold. Forcing the Axis back. Oh, assault officer went down over here. Must have been to the Panzer IV. Getting repositioning to the middle. And missing. Because it had take aim active. It does have quite long range, can actually reach all the way into the middle if they had vision. Not anymore now though. Mortar pit up by Lobo as well in the center. Pretty common position for a mortar pit. But it is in a position where it can also get pushed. Sniper 11 kills so far. Half on blob now. We looked at the pack, Howie. 2 kills so far. Not that impressive. He's got a bit of pressure on this pack. Getting it very low. Contact just about repaired up now. Took a while though. Okay, coming into the middle now with a lot of British troops. Allies are quite far behind on victory points, about 150 at this stage. Attack grounds there. The cache though, not the command tank, that's going to survive. Major artillery drop down as well. Okay, we've got a Howie coming up from Saltman. Maybe, you know, seeing the mortar pit, wanting to put a bit of a siege down on it. And just in general, like a lot of support weapons for Vanguard as well. Allies don't have a super good off-map to one-click it away either, so... Shows some pretty good results with that howitzer. Scott now from Vanguard, no real surprises there. Maybe a little bit late getting it going though. You can see his leftover resources as this is in construction. Maybe he's a bit late with his major timing. Does look like the Howie is targeting the mortar pit. The flame mortar out the back here. Ooh! I guess that's Lobo's base howitzers. Knock out a Volksscreen in. Oh my god! Saltman loses both his Volksscreens in the middle to these base howitzers. Huge casualties there. Lobo trying to brace through the howitzer fire. Okay, a Panzerwerfer now from Blazon. Stopping his tracks there. Vickers up to V3 now. It's doing some work. Waiting out the back here. Double AT guns for Blazin, rolling up. Oh, Grenadier gets very low. Captain's hoping for a squad but doesn't get it. Might be able to get the decoy on one of these packs though. What a Panzerwerfer though to start things off. 2 AT guns decrewed. Don't think they were both at 4 models, but... Oh, 8 kills. Maybe they were. AC. Don't know what it was up to over there, but... Came forwards for a look. He's lucky to get away. Some good attack groundwork there from the Axis. Could have polished him off. Cromwell, by the way, from Lobo. You know, given this Cromwell's coming in so late, I was expecting maybe a Comet. Something that can just outmuscle the Panzer IV. Shrug off the Raketen shots. For Cromwell. Whoa! Was that the howitzer? Oh my god. It wasn't even in his arc. What's that? Ambulance. Captain, Major, and a squad of Pathfinders. Oh my goodness. What a Howie shot. Unbelievable. So some big losses now going both ways. Vanguard and Saltman lumped up by the artillery. Looks like Vanguard's going to bring in some paratroopers to replace the lost units. He doesn't need to rebuild the Major. He's got Pathfinders to provide him with some vision. T-guns didn't quite set up in time. Here comes another Werfer. Well targeted. Didn't get the result that he was hoping for. By the way, one of those AT guns did get killed off.
A capture point is under attack.
Okay, a bit of phosphorus out here. And some of these allied troops a bit low. And it's going to be a mass retreat now from Blazin. Oh! AEC went in for a bit of a dive. And died. Maybe he's trying to get vision of the Howie out the back.
A capture point is being overrun.
Second machine gun picked up by Lobo now. He's really looking to dig in. One of the gauge lights did go down, so... Saltman, not as much vision to outposition those machine guns with anymore. Ooh, lucky break there from Lobo. Out the back, flame mortar. Now he's turned his attention to this machine gun now. Bad scatter though. 3 points just about even themselves out. Now the Axis with a 40-ish point lead. 50 point lead. Sappers charging in here. To force away the Raketen, so the Cromwell could come back in for a couple shots on the overs, but he's going to play it safe. T-guns opening up on the command tank. Here comes the Werfer now. Big whiff this time around. Sniper firing the incendiary shot there. T-gun's quite low in health here.
Points are down to 300.
There, half-track comes around the corner. Oh, and the sniper goes down. The Pathfinders polished it off. It was a little bit low. It was, you know, maybe like 2/3 health, and then it dropped down very quickly thereafter. Saltman making a push. Drops the planes down, the suppression, shutting down the infantry. Chasing away the tanks as well. But his Panzer IV has to evac the area, taking too much damage from the AT gun. That's gone now though. maybe could come back in. The A half-track's shooting down the planes. Still looks like one or two of them flying around. Howitzer's ready to fire again. Greeny is dead in the center. I think that was to a Scott. Pathfinder's also falling to the Obers though. Big casualties. Sternpose. The heavy mortar knocked out the sternpose, repairing this up. Oh my. How do you have vision of that? Well. Mission accomplished. See Saltman put down his mechanized truck, looking to go for the King Tiger next. He's actually gone for a rebuild on the sternpose for repairs. It's going to probably delay the King Tiger in terms of manpower. The Pack Howie popping off its heat rounds. Oh, did Vanguard switch his crew across? Oh, where was that Werfer going? Big misclick by Blazin. Still has one Werfer. I think that was a fresh one, right? Maybe hasn't fired yet. Either way, the AAT guns actually polished off the AA half-track. And now the AT guns decrewed. He's going to try and finish it off here. His AT guns are running away. Targeting the Werfer. Re-echelon down out the back here to that Werfer, I think. Oh man. Huge casualties. But did not kill the AT gun once and for all. See Vanguard right down to 54 pop. Center attempting to cap, but gives up on that quickly. BBRE on the field now from Lobo, hiding around the corner.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. It's possible to build attack positions.
It's possible. So maybe that's going to be the form of anti-air the Allies go for next. Instead of rebuilding anti-air half-track or the Centaur. Go for the Bofors. 15 kills on the Howie now. And slow climb since that monster initial shot one. Second barrage. Just inside the flax arc there, so Pathfinder's dropping down quickly. Jackson's up here. Enzifor had the go on him if he really wanted to chase him, but he's worried about a follow-up from an AT gun. We can see it's back here available for the recrew, but it wasn't there, and especially if this popped the blitz for the extra rate of fire. Could have swarmed in on the Jackson there, got the job done, but playing safe. Worried about the anti-tank gun positioning. Bofors coming up now, off to the side, so Counts are probably not going to get both of them too often with one barrage.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Good Cromwell. Oh! Sternpie's coming down the side. That's, I think, the first shot on the AVRE gets the squad wipe. And here we go. King Tiger on the field. This is a big power spike for the Axis. Puts them about 10-15 pop ahead. Not a massive lead. Vanguard's built his way back in. He's got enough munitions for P-47s. So he's getting aggressive here. He's dropping them down. Jackson's going in for the kill on the command tank. pack, pops Tiger weak point, stuns the Jackson. Jackson somehow fires a shot while stunned. Must have been just winding up that shot at the exact right time. Okay, big casualties. Have both of the planes been shot down already? That's really bad luck. Oh no, here comes one. P-47 back in. And it knocks out the Panzer IV. Cromwell hoping to finish it off, but runs right into the Elephant. Ends up going down. Grenadiers down. Paratroopers using the tactical advance. And here come the planes again. The Axis run right into it with both their heavies. Does have the flak base, did not pop anti-air mode. So, okay. There's the Bofors getting a shoot down on the plane there. Shutting down that recon. Who's going to pick up the MG42? KT's up here. Here comes the AVRE looking to stun it. The AT gun there, but Tiger quick to react, backed away. The AVRE camped out in the middle, maybe hoping for the Overwhite. Not quite. Pretty close though. Coming after the machine gun. It's very spread out, and so were the rockets. Didn't do much there. Look at that. One model here, two models off next to the Bofors. Jaeger lights down over here, by the way. What was that to? Was that to an AVRE shot? I didn't think it would cool down by then.
The new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Recovery sapper deployed by Lobo. Another Oba being built by Saltman. He's not going for any Jaeger lights. Interesting. Because, you know, the vision, very good for the Axis right now. And, you know, spotting for the King Tiger, spotting for the Elephant, especially because the recon planes aren't lasting long. Just a Jaeger light camped in the middle on hold fire. Providing vision could be very strong for the Axis, so I don't know about the Overs. It's not like the Overs are going to do much against the AVRE, are they?
Jerry has 300 points remaining.
Jackson, a bit of a poke there, and then backing away before the Elephant can get in position to return fire. But yeah, the Panzerwerfer did survive that earlier Jackson attack because of the command tank aura, reducing the incoming damage of that Jackson shot. I think the Jackson was vetted up, so couldn't have popped the AP rounds to boost up the damage. So there we go, pretty good shot from the Elephant on the AVRE. The recon plane shot down very quickly by the Bofors yet again. The mortar pit did eventually get cleared off here by the Axis though. Ooh. Good shot from the Pack-Howie there. Again using the heat barrage. Pioneer down. Paratrooper grenade well dodged, but Paratrooper's so much stronger in this fight. Command tank has to rotate to fight against them. Still extremely close on the victory points, and you know, 35 minutes in, neither team's under halfway. And for the long haul here. Jackson did rotate across.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Is it going after the Scott, or was it going after the decrewed AT gun? Scott's a bit too fast for it. Oh, MG goes down over here. It looks like to the AVRE again. Maybe combined up with some infantry. 9 kills on that now. Close to Vet 1. Big bonus of Vet 1. 30% reload. A lot of other units have to wait until Vet 2 to get those kind of bonuses, but not the AVRE. Part of what makes it so strong. Such a powerful Vet 1 ability. Again, the recon plane's just getting blasted out by the Bofors before they can really do much for the Axis. He's got loads of munitions though, blazing, so might as well. He doesn't have much else to spend his muni on in this commander. A bunch of mines coming up from the engineers. Smoke grenade out as well, it's a good idea. Oh, smoke into AVRE shot. The Ober's just standing there. They do survive though. Good reactions. Meanwhile, paratroopers and the pack Howie. Oh my goodness, the Howie again from Saltman. The miracle shot. Nearly knocks out the ambo as well. That still has to drive away from this area. Could get an unlucky scatter into him. That close to the arc. Just as I say that. Goodness, 32 kills now on that howitzer. When it rains, it pours. Axis did manage to break through down this side though, getting some victory point action. So I'm sorry for the Axis, for the Allies over there. Oh, just grazing the KT, stunning it in place there. Follow up though, the AT gun's somewhat nearby, but not quite in range. Okay, here come the planes from Vanguard. He's got 2 Jacksons rolling up. Tiger getting herded away by the double anti-tank guns. And here he goes. The T-gun's back here though. Jackson's taking a lot of damage on the way in. Command tank or main gun crit on one of the Jacksons. He's going to jump the vehicle crew out. Jackson circling back in. He's got the AP rounds going. Plane's coming in for a bit more damage. Oh, command tank knocked out the crew. I think maybe he's going for an emergency repair there. Gets another shot. Elephant still hanging on by a thread. The command tank aura saving the day. The planes are going to come back in. Oh, and there's a Panzerwerfer back here. A T-gun constantly getting outpositioned by the Jackson. And the Jackson finished the job on the command tank. He's going for it. And he gets it too. He's going to keep going. Go for the Werfer maybe. Oh, gets slammed by the triple Fausts. A T-gun lining up here. Did drop in some paratroopers, hopefully to decrew the pack, but not quite early enough. Either way, you know, I'd take that trade as Vanguard. 2 Jacksons. Oh, for an Elephant command tank combo. Elephant's just in so much trouble. Shutting down his Scott Bay. Now without that, Scott's free to blast these grenadiers. So blazing. In the meantime, I'm going to go for a Panther. While he waits for the Elephant cooldown. Here comes the Panzerwerfer. Section down from Lobo. How did that happen? Great. Knocks out the 50. Jackson's still actually over here. It didn't get completely polished off. Could build a re-echelon, and he has. He's coming across to repair this. I don't know if Blazen's aware. He's got his AT gun up here. He's been med-kitting it healthy again. Remember this? Well, it doesn't have an engine crit. It's just a main gun crit as far as I'm aware. But he brought the AT gun into the center instead of down this side. I'm pretty sure the Pyos did spot the Jackson back there, but it's under too much pressure. Those high vet paratroopers shredding that AT gun. And now T-Gun's actually at risk of getting stolen. He's going to jump on it with the Pios. Oh, King Tiger's taking the engine crit. Looks like it might have hit a mine. No, it's AT grenades from the engineers. It's stunned in place now by the AVRE. And there we go, King Tiger falls. Ooh, that's bad news for the Axis. They are way behind after that. Brings in the planes, but it's too late. The damage has been done by LOBO. Panther's rotating across to help, but nothing's actually that vulnerable. Maybe if something was like in 2-shot range, the Panther could do something, but not really the case. Okay, he's going to go for the Bofors. Well, the Bofors wants to be shooting at the planes, and the Howie's actually coming down in this area as well. So this could be the end of the Bofors. That's actually good from Blazin. Do manage to decrew one AT gun with the double overs as well. One more shot, even with the brace. I think it's going to go down here. Panzer at the back. Be so careful about taking those engine crits. So often a death sentence for the King Tiger. Especially when, you know, can get stunned in place by the AVRE and get such a huge chunk of damage from the AVRE at the same time. Big damage from the double Jacksons on the Panther. No Vet 3 on this AT gun any longer. Tries to go for a close range Werfer. Doesn't quite pan out. Now the Jackson's coming back in. Panther's in some trouble here. Double Jacksons should be able to get the job done. He pops the smoke and the Jackson's not chasing though. That was the green light to close the show from Vanguard. Sort of chased in here, knocked out the Panther, maybe caught the Werfer as well. Too conservative, given that he had, you know, this AT gun well under control with the double paratroopers. Just back on the AT gun now. Jackson's coming back in. Oh, sees the Werfer. Oh, but he misses. Unlucky there for Vanguard. Get away though. Oh, I heard a target down in the base. 36 kills now. I don't see any death indicator though. Maybe he was counting some of those barrels. Overs getting squad wiped. 25 kills now on that. Jagdpanzer's had enough though. A couple more shots on that AVRE. 2 comets now for LOBO. He's got a huge army. Jagdpanzer has to give up to chase the AT guns, the Jacksons there. Recon plane though, getting a lot more value here for the Axis now that the Bofors has been destroyed. So it's one good thing from the Axis. It's not a lot. Okay, Pathfinders did actually go down at the back here. So that Howie has 39 kills now. It's done very well. Shots in there long range from the Jackson. Still, look at this. Both teams over 250 victory points. 44 minutes into this game. Double comets coming in from the side here. Might be a bit of another extension from LOBO. There's quite a few anti-tank guns here. One comet, one shot, but he gets pretty lucky though. Does manage to knock out the Jagdpanzer as it's backing away. And Recovery Sapper dies up here. Big crater there as well. This was from a bundle grenade. Flame mortar in, the double Jacksons. Oh, but they're splitting their damage. They actually get a couple shots on the flak. Flak's going into hold down mode. He jumps the vehicle crew out of this Jackson for some reason. Don't know what that was about. Comet's coming in. There goes the flak. There's the Werfer out the back here as well. Oh, that was just a gift. It was sitting there so long for blazing. Man, crazy frame drops here. Here come the planes. Will they get a pass in on this Comet? Was in the circle for long enough. There's one plane here. No. Maybe a little bit late on the plane activation, not sure. Maybe he didn't have the munitions for it actually. Oh, section down up here for LOBO. And he loses his machine gun as well. I mean, honestly, allies aren't that far ahead. In fact, maybe it's close to even. We have a Scot in the build. LOBO has enough to build just about another Comet as well. I wonder if he's trying to go for the kill on this howitzer with a gammon bomb. But yeah, with no anti-air, the plane's a lot more successful now for the Axis. That both wars was actually very important for the Allies. Double Scott straight away from Vanguard. That's interesting. I thought he would have gone for another Jackson after the first Scott. He's going to leave himself very open. No anti-tank whatsoever.
We are losing a sector.
See, the Blazon doesn't have enough resources to build another tank, but you know, in a game this long, I don't think you can have that good of a read on your opponent's resources at this stage, so I don't think I'll be confident going for double Scots here. Okay, wow, that was a weird AVRE. I think I was trying to target the Sternpires on retreat. The Kim was right there for the taking. Take a lot of damage here actually. Huge anti-tank gunshots. They went for a couple of attack rounds. Just about got the AVRE there, wow. Two kills now on the howitzer. King Tiger rolling up again from Saltman. Big power spike now for the Axis. Got double rockets to back it up as well against these double comets.
Damned enemies trying to take
One
a
AT
point from
gun.
us.
Oh, there's actually another one back here for the taking. Looks like LOBO did not recover that Vickers that was up here. I don't know what happened to it. It doesn't look like Saltman has it either. Destroyed at some stage.
Flame mortars can be called to attack enemy structures.
And that's going for the middle again. Triple LOBO is used in a blob, but the map is quite open. Be very careful with the AVRE hanging around though. Cannot afford to lose focus. Could be disastrous. Interesting that Blazon building another flak panzer here. And try to use hull down and camp the center with it. This is double AT guns.
Ready at your disposal.
Anti-tank. And, you know, with no Jackson to fire at it, the flak panzer is pretty safe to camp that out at the moment. How we fire into base now. There we go. 28 kills from the AVRE. as much as that howitzer though. Okay, sniper on the field now. Here comes the Jackson for Vanguard. Okay, going King Tiger hunting again, but does survive. Didn't get stunned. The sniper is picking away these paras. Time retreat there. A quick look at the KDs against Saltman doing very well. Imagine largely on the back of that howitzer. Blazing also with a positive KD. Yeah, a lot of LOBO's losses probably sappers, and they're not that expensive to reinforce. Especially if you get the vet bonus on them. Recon up from Blazing though, providing some intel. Rebuilt mortar pit from LOBO. Do wonder if this should have been a rebuilt Bofors. And there we go, Ambo goes down out the back. Now he getting some more kills. Back here with barracks. Nothing from the US base. Is that low yet? Oh, nasty AVRE shell into the smoke. Grenadiers go down. Comets over here, but so is one of the Raketans. In fact, both of them.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Troopers advancing. Flak Panzer trying to shut them down. King Tiger getting lumped up as it comes into the middle.
Reconnaissance Stuka, fueled and ready to fly.
A lot of repairs coming throughout the back there. Flame mortar support trying to interrupt things. Still so many victory points remaining. It's constant changing. All 3 points switching hands very frequently. Not like a lot of games on this map where basically it's just a pure meat grinder for the middle. Okay, recon plane plus anti-tank planes. Now it's going to get forced right the way back here. Looks like maybe the King Tigers will try to get something going on the back of this. Maybe try and knock out that mortar pit. It's done in place by the AVRE, but that's got to be careful. Looks like the plane's targeted the Jackson first. Obi's rolling in behind this though. And they are mincing that AT gun. That goes down fast. The King Tiger really wants to knock out this. But here come double Raketans from the side. They're getting chased away by the Comets. Oh, and no dodge on the Gammon bomb there. Ouch. Section and Overs go down. Comets coming in from the side on the King Tiger. That does have to respect things. Both the Raketans did get forced away. Comet's getting some really good pins on the frontal armor of the King Tiger here. Back Panzer's there as well. We've got some Pigmy Shreks coming in now also. Here come the US planes. One Comet down. Will the King Tiger survive? The Panzer does not. Shreks. Oh. Don't get another volley off. King Tiger looks like it's home free though. Out of the circle. I suppose the Flak Panzer also a good source of anti-air. Maybe that's another part of the reason why Blazing went for them. Looks like he's stalling up for the Elephant. He's pretty close to it again now. But yeah, King Tiger surviving. That's the most important thing. Although maybe getting a little bit lucky that second Comet survived. I think there was an opportunity for Blazing to chase chase forwards with the Panzer Greens and get another Shrek volley off. Might have been able to get the kill. The mortar trying to barrage the mechanized truck away here. AT guns lining up on the Scots. Not having the best results though, and the sniper gets low. Recon plane about to time out again. But yeah, those recon planes are getting so much value for the Axis now. You really need to consider rebuilding the anti-air. Double Pyro's camped in the middle here. Oh! Mortar shells landing hard. And the AT guns are in some major trouble. Saltman's is doing its best, but the paratrooper's high vet pushing out some major damage. And Jackson zoning the flak. The Elephant is hitting the field now, but one AT gun already down. Panzer Indies go down as well. The tactical advance or tactical assault. So much. Is still alive. He's going to try and kill off this AT gun now. Double Scott barrage into base. Could actually catch the sniper here. Here comes the Elephant now though. Looks like the Jackson maybe missed a shot or two on the AT gun, so it's going to survive. Howie barrage out the back here. 45 kills on that now. Looks like AT guns decrewed. It's going to brace through the damage. Oh, Jackson flanking around. Vanguard has enough munitions. Let's drop down the planes. Elephant, pretty safe run back to base this direction though. Jackson is extremely low. Oh! Uh-oh, there was a mine back here. I'm guessing a teller, and the Jackson actually does go down because of it. Nice mine, nice mine. Captains are taking a while to shoot down the planes. Do end up coming through for a second pass. Doing a good chunk of damage as well with that second pass. Can get repaired back up in the middle now. Repairs for LOBO is a bit slow on it at the moment. Long game, fatigue setting in. Okay, comes out the back here with the assault officer. He's dropping some base howitzer fire. Still a full health. Ooh, lag. Howitzer though, don't think it's likely to go down. Especially because he's gone for hammer instead of anvil, doesn't have those extra airburst shells. We'll see. Nice truck is down though, so slow repairs for Saltman. He's got a lot of manpower though, could afford to go for a second stern pyre. So it's not a huge issue for him. Barraging the mortar pit again with the howitzer. She's, yeah, only got to about half health. Damage on the King Tiger though. One thing the Allies did manage to do is get down a bunch of Muni caches. Oh, sniper does fall. Could be good for the plane spam from them at this stage, but never managing to set that up. But very low, didn't activate brace.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
This time around, it looks like. Not on cooldown. Oof, damage from the Elephant.
Our supply line's broken.
Oh, must just be out of range or maybe lost vision on it. was cool. He tried to go for the target weak point. I don't know if that was 100% necessary there. One shot from the elephant might have finished it off anyway. Tight paratroopers though, very tough for Blazing to stop. Entirely up to this flak panzer. Oh, that is Vet 3 and it does a great job there. Oof. Jackson immediately in grave danger. Rakitten, yep, polishing it off. To Rakitten there. And stunning the AVRE in place as well with the elephant. The recon plane just providing so much value. What if it does eventually fall?
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
The AVRE getting shut down pretty hard by this elephant right now. Kill counter on that has slowed down massively. Haven't really been seeing the AVRE using the war speed much though, like war speed forwards or war speeding out to safety. Maybe underutilizing that on the AVRE. Okay, double comments looking to come around from the side. Recon plane up in the air. The door is open, the capture point. There's nothing over here defending. LOBO does have a bit of spare manpower. Maybe could get another recovery squad in here. Okay, planes out the back. Catch the AVRE repairing. Recon plus sector assault combo. And one AT gun actually going down. I think that was to a fresh werfer from Blazin. 7 kills. Great start. Nearly get one off to 1 barrage, I believe. This could be nasty. What's this howitzer up to? Oh! The ammo was in sight out the back here. Yeah, and the Howie now starting to pound away back here as well. A lot of US troops back in base. What's that? Did he go for a command vehicle? That was a plane I saw from LOBO. Oh, it must have been the assault officer's recon. I see, I see. Okay, Rakitten, quick kill. Can the elephant get across here to finish off one of these comets? Yes, there it goes. Right on the edge. LOBO's luck running out a bit there. Randy's down back the other direction though. Oh, the elephant was getting microed. AVRE again. He's retreating. Fired the shot anyway. Could have cancelled that. Bit of a waste of the cooldown. Seems like maybe the Axis starting to take control now. That was really slowed down. You know, losing that AT gun, losing the ambulance. Vanguard suffering a lot of losses. He lost that Jackson earlier as well. Not getting much in return right now. Feels like the Axis taking control.
Rear echelon squad ready for action.
Pinned in the smoke. Pretty good usage of smoke though, I will say.
All right, fellas.
On the Scots. But yeah, a lot of big boy Axis tanks and not a lot of anti-tank at the moment from the Allies to stop it.
Where do you want this comment?
LOBO maybe going to start up another comet here shortly. Don't think we've got any mines down from the Allies in defensive positions either. I don't think the Axis will be venturing much beyond the midpoint of the map anyway. The heavies. Okay, recon plane revealing the Pathfinders. Ooh, and that's a great Howie shot 49 kills now. Knocks out that AT gun. Comet again. Looking for angles down the side. They're not there though. Rest of the game does seem to have slowed down now. The Allies really struggling. And I think it's largely because of these recon planes. The extra vision from them has been devastating. Stuns the KT in place, but the AT gun doesn't quite have an angle on it. It's coming in with the Comet from the rear. A lot of shots bouncing. King Tiger's armor holding up. The Raketten's back there, and the Jagdpanzer slamming this Comet. AVRE goes down to the Elephant as well. And yeah, there goes the Comet. What a collapse there from Lobo. This time, King Tiger survives it all. Armor holds up. Maybe not quite as clean execution from Lobo, and suffers dearly. The Elephant now with a lot of vet as well. Blasted the AVRE from this side. And yeah, with double Raketens, double Raketens and the Jagdpanzer there, that Comet didn't last long running that flanking maneuver. A low angle barrage here. Just about got the D crew. Recon plane up again. Providing that vision. He's not pushing in with the Elephant though, maybe waiting for repairs before he gets aggressive again. Vanguard just about there for another set of planes. It looks like the Allies maybe going to concentrate themselves into this area. The Howie blasting away, I think, the US base again. 50 kills now. Okay, sappers going now fast to the flak. Oh, and they don't quite get out of there. The Vet 3 overs taking no prisoners. Good gammon bomb though. Just about got the job done. Saltman did eventually react though. And tactical advance slowing them down. I keep calling it tactical advance. I think it's tactical assault on them, tactical advance on the stormtroopers, right? Pretty much the same ability though, it's easy to confuse. Oh boy, Elephant's right up and knocks out the Jackson just like that. And that feels like a GG moment to me. X are having trouble setting up the triple cap, but they are so far ahead now, both the Allies around 50 to both the Axis pretty much at their pop cap limits. Almost double the army size for the Axis now. Recon plane just allowing this Elephant to be so aggressive. I do feel like that was the downfall. Maybe Lobo, rebuilding that mortar pit instead of rebuilding the Bofors. The planes just caused the Allies so many troubles. Always hard to estimate the value of the recon planes, but they were very good for the Axis this game. The Allies are fighting hard though. They're holding on to this one victory point. A fresh Comet out for Lobo. AT gun's still up for grabs back here. Didn't come forwards with the Jagdpanzer to kill it off. Saltman quite defensively positioned. How much is the IR searchlight in terms of population? 3, so he could squeeze it into his army here. Could be an idea. Ooh, big Scott barrage. There goes the overs. Got a huge bank to rebuild that with though if he wants to. Narrowly avoiding that shoe mine. That could have been curtains for the Comet. Didn't have the upgrade on that yet either. And Now Green Deer's looking for the triple cap. Going to get the neutralize off here. Soft retreating. Now in the flak panzer to force away the Paris. The T-gun's rolling up. Goes into hull down mode here with the flak. Lovely T-guns blasting away at the flak. Uh-oh, where's he going with this? The Scots in trouble, the Elephant's looking... Oh, missed the kill shot though, lucky break. Could even go down to a Panzerfaust though, it looks like it's so low. Guys though, do find a window, they're getting some capping down on the edge. The Scot does eventually fall though. Looks like it was to the Elephant's getting aggressive, the AT gun decrews. Here come the Paras though, the flak's outback getting repaired up. Planes in from Vanguard of Iron Cross. King Tiger's rolling forwards though, undeterred. Black Panther bounces the kill shot. Oh, King Tiger smashes the 6-pounder. Took an engine crit now on the King Tiger. Tries to provide vision for as long as possible, hoping for a second pass. But no, there we go. The Allies throw in the towel. They're understandable. Axis, pretty much at their popcat limit with 1,000 manpower to spare. Allies with almost nothing left. GG though, very competitive game up until the end stages. But yeah, as I said, I think the Allies really feeling the impact of not having the anti-air. The recon plane plus sector assault combo just did devastating work. And even beyond that, just allowed the Elephant to fire from max range so often. Allowed the howitzer to line up some really good barrages. The Werfers as well. Missing out on the anti-air, costing the Allies dearly in this one. But man, there were some devastating casualties swinging both sides. From the AVRE, from the Howie. Crazy stuff. But eventually the Axis do come out on top. GG. Well, anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like a good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.